such a big deal because there aren't that many deaths. So yesterday we talked about, don't forget all the people that are in intensive care units. I'd also like to point out, we have a slide I'd like to ask you to put up, that there's a distinct possibility that there is an undercounting of the COVID-related deaths. The death certificate needs to have something from the physician indicating a COVID-related illness, then of course there's the process that goes through, but that's how it gets recorded as a COVID. Pretty choppy, but what you're looking at is the number of times per week, this is weekly data, that the Houston Fire Department responds on scene and finds somebody who's not breathing and doesn't have a pulse. Some of those are DOAs, and some of those are folks that we try to resuscitate. Last year, and the yellow line is this year, and you'll see the beginning in mind is going up and up and up and up. So some of those are folks who are dying, well, they're, by virtue of the fact the fire department is being called, these are people who are dying at home, dead on scene, if we don't attempt to resuscitate them. So there is a possibility, and saying, well, the number's not bad, it may very well be an undercount. And our colleagues in New York saw the same phenomenon. So if you look at New York City, the number of expected deaths that they would have had, and you add on top of that the number of known COVID-related deaths, and then you look at the actual number of deaths, it was even above that. So there's this delta of deaths that occur in communities that have COVID spreading that aren't necessarily being counted. So let us not for a moment think that because the number of deaths is small, any death is tragic. One is too many, we know that. But for each of those families, this is a life-changing event for the survivors. And everyone who gets infected with the virus, probably unintentionally, but was infected by somebody else. And we have the ability to stop that from happening. Wear a mask, stay 6 feet apart, don't go to large gatherings, and clean commonly touched surfaces.